How can a thief on the cross understand that Jesus is Lord? And the Pharisees that carry church on their head, they couldn't understand that Jesus is Lord. How can a thief on the cross understand that Jesus is the Lord? And the Sanhedrins, the Scribes, the doctors of the law, they couldn't see in between the line that this Jesus is that promised Messiah. How can a thief on the cross understand that you need to reverentially worship the person of Jesus? And those that were serving on the altar could not even honor him as Lord. The repentant thief asked and demanded that, please remember me when you come into your kingdom. It's an act of worship. It's an act to show that I am not enough. Jesus is more than enough. That I am not sufficiency of myself, but my sufficiency can only come from Christ. The thief acknowledged Jesus as kingship and submitting to his lordship even in the face of death. This demonstrates true worship, recognizing God's sovereignty and our place in his kingdom. Worship is not confined to songs or church services alone, but it's also expressed in our acknowledgement of Jesus as Lord, especially in our life's darkest moments. This thief was almost dying, but he understood that this time I may not even be able to sing because of the pains I was going through. This time I may not be able to sing the hymns, but only everything I can say is just, Lord, remember me in your kingdom. He was in pain, yet he said, Lord, remember me. A lot of people today, they give reasons for not coming to church. Reasons for not worshiping God. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm going through the cross. It is that time of the cross that you should worship God the more. Fine, you may not be able to sing, but do you even acknowledge Jesus as the Lord over your life? Do you acknowledge him as the God who has a kingdom, and in his kingdom, he is Lord? A lot of people say, oh, I've been nailed to the cross, that's why I cannot sing. Paul and Silas, they prayed. And after they prayed, the prisoners heard them. They were in the prison, yet they sang praises. Jehoshaphat had been threatened that he and the whole of Judah will be wiped away in the valley of Tekoa. But Jehoshaphat remembered, he gathered the Levites and the psalmists and the singers, and they started blowing the mercy of God endureth forever. And the next morning, by the time they got to the battlefield, 185,000 of the enemies of God have been wiped out. Why? Because of the power of worship. In your bedroom, you can worship God. In the field, you can worship God. In the presence of your classmates, you can worship God. In counseling one person in the bus or in the airplane, you can worship God. No matter the circumstance, no matter the pain, no matter the cross, no matter the situation we find ourselves, we will find time to honor God. Worshipping God means acknowledging Jesus as Lord. Challenged, this may come, but a man that worships will always overcome his challenges.